Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Jesse. This is Cadillac Rod and Customs. My call sign doesn't work anymore. The other day my power supply decided that it was going to go Johnny 5 on me. And I came home, it was after dark. I came home and I looked at my garage and I could see a blue light reflecting all around my door, because my door was shut. My light had been on for who knows how long, but it was toasty when I went to turn it off. So I just unplugged the power supply and ordered a new one. But I digress. Sorry, that was an unnecessary ramble. Anyway, so I've been kind of neglecting my tow truck lately, my tow pig. I mean, I've just been driving the shit out of it. Like I keep it clean and stuff, but since I put the mirrors on it, I literally haven't done anything to it. Realized the other day it was time for an oil change. So change of oil, went to rotate the tires, and my passenger front tire is wearing like shit. So I did my rotation, put the tire back on, and it's got some slap in the tie rod end. Obviously on the passenger side. But I'm not, that garbage ass stock 3rd gen Y-Link steering, I hate it. I've been wanting to upgrade it since I bought the truck, but it wasn't bad. So I couldn't justify taking perfectly good steering off of a truck. But now that it's bad, I can replace the whole thing and upgrade it. So all the stuff I need to do that is in this box right here on my feet. And you guys can't see it, but I'm going to pull it outside. Excuse me. I'm going to pull it outside, get it all out of the box, and I'll take you for a walk and show you the differences, show you why this is so much better than that junk Y-Link. So let's get to it. Okay, so here we are. Sorry about the bug guts and shit, but the factory Y-Link goes from that tie rod end, that knuckle, to right there. That tie rod, you can see there's no boot left on it. Goes straight to the steering box. Yeah, steering box. And I don't like Y-Link steering. I think it's weak. Obviously the bars themselves are smaller. I don't like it. Obviously I trust it because I've been driving this truck for like 3 years now, but yeah, a lot of slop in the steering, which I'm sure that is a contributing factor. But I've got the steering box braced already. I did put the steering box in it. Let me see if I can find the date on it. Psych. Nope. Anyway, I did put the steering box and the brace in probably a year and a half ago. And now I have to take the brace and everything back down. I'll show you why. Let's go back to the back. Okay, here we go. This new kit that I bought comes with a new Pitman arm. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to change that or not. Supposedly that's like a less dramatic angle than the stock one because this is set up different. So this is one solid link from tie rod to tie rod. This is called the T style because this comes from your Pitman arm. Just ties into your drag link right there. But this is dramatically larger. I mean, you can see the difference here to there. And this is slightly larger than my factory stuff. So this should be a way better setup than what I currently have. Sorry, it's starting to rain outside. Yeah, this Tbar steering setup should be dramatically better than that Y-Link shit. I know the steering box is good. I don't know. There wasn't slop in the, what the hell do they call it? The sector shaft? From the column to the box. There was no slop in that when I did the box. So I'm pretty sure that's not going to be an issue. And I hope I don't have to change the Pitman arm because I don't want to pull that brace back down, honestly. But if I have to, it's not that big of a deal. So I was going to paint these arms up all pretty and blue and all that fancy stuff, but it's, raining and I have to do all my paint work outside. So since it's raining, I'm not going to paint them. I'm just going to throw them in. It's got a nice, what I'm assuming is a powder coated finish, but shit, I have no idea. Well, son of a gun. We're into the truck, and we're definitely going to have to change the pitman arm. See the angle right here? Let me get it over here. There we go. See how different that is? So, luckily this is easy though. I just take these two bolts out, and the bearing comes off, and then I unthread that, and the pitman arm should drop. So that won't be too bad. And I get a brand new pitman arm out of the deal, so yay. Hey, look. I found the date when I changed my steering box. So it is just over 2 years old. Fancy that. I mean, they gave me a lifetime warranty on the box anyway, but I like to know. I always put dates on shit when I change parts like that, just so I know, you know, how much life I got out of it or whatever. Okay, quick update. This is supposed to be a rubber bushing, so that's where my slop was coming from. But that rubber bushing right there, that thing was ready to go anyway. So tie rod in over there's out, pitman arm's out. All right, guys. So here's the old shit. There's the old shit. There's the new stuff. Old and busted, new hotness. You can see this is quite a bit larger, and there you can get the idea of the T-link or T-bar, whatever, versus the Y-bar. This is supposed to be way better. It's obviously going to be stronger and better because it's new and it's not completely missing everything, you know. But this should be better. Now, upon further inspection, taking this thing apart, I am going to have to put ball joints in it again. Maybe this time I won't buy eBay special ball joints. I'll actually spend a little bit of money. But when I first bought it, they did the driver's side wheel bearing and the driver's side tie rod. But they did tell me there was play in the ball joints. So I just bought some cheap shit when I bought these 20s. Just because I wanted to tighten up the front end, and I was supposed to go to the alignment shop, but I didn't. And it wasn't a problem. Like, the alignment was dead on until this tie rod end started going out, and now I've got a little bit of play in my upper ball joint, so I'm going to have to order me a set of ball joints too. But that'll be another video another day. So for today is this, and as you can see here, I mean, I'm off just a hair, but I'm more than a hair this way, so I got a trick for this. I'll show you guys once I get all this stuff put on the truck. I'm going to do that off camera, so should have been recording more, but we had a rain delay. You can't even tell now. It's, you know, nice and warm again. But anyway, it's kind of a mess. Had to take the steering box brace completely off to change the pitman arm, but check this out. Pitman arm's in, brace is back on, steering is in, and I should have brought you guys along for this, but I kind of spaced it off. I was in a hurry. Setting the alignment now. And a general rule of thumb for these, most solid axle trucks actually, you want your toe to be a 1/16 of an inch in on the front, right? So right there we go, focus. Okay, I'm going to call that 9/16. Get you some sunlight. There you go. It's 9/16 on the back, right, or the front. Now, hold on, I gotta set you down. Let's check the back. Yeah. That there. Come on. There we go. On the inside there is 5/8. On this side of the angle, see? And I don't do rocket appliances, but it looks like a 1/16 of an inch towed in to me. So I'm going to dial this thing in. Well, I'm going to say this thing's dialed in and lock it all down. I'll slide these collars up into place. The steering's got these little nubs. These pieces have to stay in between. See them right there? I got this collar way over there, but it has to sit between these two nubs. And you just tighten that nut right there. When I get this done, I have to adjust the drag link from the Pitman arm. Same concept. You loosen that collar right there. You back that thing one direction or the other. Pushes your Pitman arm, because as you can see, we're nowhere near straight. So we're going to have to mess with that one too. But okay, so how this works is steering wheel has to clock that direction, right? Which means the Pitman arm has to pull this direction. So we're going to have to be patient. Let me just lay down here. That's better. Okay, so we're going to have to extend this. So let's get our wrench out here. Of course, it's the wrong size. Very loose. Okay. Just turn this thing out. You can see it moving, pushing the Pitman arm that direction. Go check. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it's locked. I gotta go get the damn keys. Okay. If you're going to, I don't know, decide that I'm going to change the steering on my 3rd gen, but I don't want to make a YouTube video, unlock the damn steering wheel. Save yourself a giant headache. Yeah. Now, see how turned that thing is? But the steering wheel's still straight. So let's get it lined up back to where we're straight again, which looks pretty GD close. We'll climb back under here again. Let's see. It might be turned a little bit. That looks pretty damn close. Now, this is substantially easier if you have access to a hoist, which I do at work, but I don't feel like going to work. That's the wrong way. You have to push it out. If you watch the Pitman arm, you can see that it's turning just slightly, but just slightly is all you need. Allegedly, anyway. Let's go check. See, we're getting close. I'm going to finish this up off camera because it's faster, and I'll be right back. Had to have Frank come and help me. But steering wheel is totally centered. Wheels look pretty damn straight to me. I don't know. I'll actually put the wheels on here in just a second. But it looks pretty good to me. Now let's put the wheels on. Well, got her fired up. Let's go for a rip. See what she does, huh? See if I forgot anything. Ooh, feels a little bit tighter, a little more responsive. Let's get you guys whipped around. There we go. That's a little better. Let that 5-inch start singing. I love that sound. Highway time. Seems to do all right so far, but string was a little crooked. Not bad. Give me just a second, I'll show you. Straight down the road. It's a little crooked, but it's 100% tolerable. I don't know where the hell this pull came from. Like I said, I'm hoping I just have a low tire, because it didn't pull before, and all I did was adjusted the toe with this new steering. So I'm hoping it's a low tire. If it's not, I'll take it to a shop and have them put it up on their rack or whatever. But I run this thing up around 80, 75, 80. Hit some bumps, check for death wobble. I got nothing. This thing just, it's so smooth, dude. It's so good. I mean, I got no shake. I got no death wobble. No nothing. It's good. It's even now, coming back up towards town, my death wobble, or not death wobble, my slight left pull is gone. So I'm going to blame it on the crown of the road and say this boy just like it's on a rail, you know? It's so good. Here, we'll get you a view coming. Oh my God, not the sky. Bring it down a notch. There we go. How's that? Is that better? Don't worry about that clear coat on the hood either. I'm debating on whether I'm going to keep this hood, or if I keep this hood, I'll probably pull it off and reshoot it, or just scuff that spot where the clear's coming off and re-clear it. I haven't decided which way I'm going to go yet, but that that happened because I am an idiot. When I first got the truck, the insulation up underneath the hood, you know, the fire blanket or whatever, was kind of torn up over the top of my turbo. And instead of just trimming the shit that was tore up, I was like, oh, you know, I don't need that shit. I tore it all out. Well, shortly thereafter, About 4 months later, I started noticing I was having some clear coat issues. So what's happened is my number 5 and 6 cylinders are getting so damn hot that it's baking the clear coat off my hood. So if you have a 6.7 truck and you're thinking about pulling the blanket out from underneath the hood, I would not recommend, because that's what happens to your hood if you do. But, you know, it's your vehicle. You make the call. There she goes, boys. We're almost back home now. So I'm going to back this thing back in the driveway, recenter my drag link, and we'll be done. We're gonna have to go into town and price out ball joints and possibly pick up a set of tires for my Toyota. I'm not sure yet. Hopefully, but I'm not optimistic. I've already gone downtown once. I've already gone down into town once to look at these tires, and the person I'm supposed to be buying them from kind of flaked. Sorry, bro, I got called into work, you know, and hey. So I didn't end up even getting to look at them that day, but they're still available, which tells me they're either not as nice as the pictures, or people are just not interested in a weird oddball sized tire. All right, guys, that's gonna do it. Got my drag link recentered. If you have a 3rd gen truck and you haven't already taken the stock shed off, I recommend this setup. I'll put the link to eBay. I was gonna do the Synergy one, but the Synergy one is a little too rich for my blood. So this works just as good. It's the same shit. It's just a cheaper brand, and it's an eBay special, but it works. I was originally planning on doing a Heim joint steering, like a true crossover setup, but the tie rod end absorbs a lot of the shock, and I didn't want, you know, when I did it on my Jeep, I noticed a huge difference in the way it steers. And not that it rides worse by any means, but I like a factory tie rod on that truck because I don't want to, you know, I got to leave that truck alone for the most part because that's my dependable, bring all my other shit home truck. So that's why I didn't go with a Heim joint setup. I probably could have gotten a Heim joint setup for, I don't know, another $100 compared to what I paid for this. But again, I like a tie rod style on that truck. So this one works just fine. Now, I do appreciate you guys coming and spending your time watching me ramble about some shit and not actually much work, but it is what it is. They can't all be winners, you know what I mean? So again, thank you for coming to watch my videos. I really appreciate it. If you're not already, subscribe to the channel. If you are, I appreciate you. I'm going to keep making content. I'm just not really sure the frequency in which I'll make it, because I say it all the time, but I'm weather pending. If it's too hot, I ain't trying to be outside doing this shit. I don't, you know, if it's not, it doesn't bother me if it's cold. I kind of prefer it, but, you know, if it's too hot, I just don't want to be outside tearing shit apart, because I'm in the heat all day at work. I don't want to come home and be in the heat all day outside. So, sorry, I'm rambling. Thanks for watching, guys. And remember, your dreams are not going to work unless you do. So even if it's raining and you get a few minutes between the storms, get your ass outside and tear something apart.